Scared. I am actually scared. Hey, and welcome back to the channel. So I've just finished watching episode 8 and I'm about to jump into the final episode of Arcane, which is incredibly distressing. Yeah, it left off on a pretty big cliffhanger. I think Jinx has found Caitlin at her home. So, yeah, I'm not going to do a recap because, as usual, I did it at the end of the last video. So yeah, I'm going to jump straight into this one. This is Arcane, episode 9. I am incredibly nervous.
He knew what he was signing up for.
We're done here.
We haven't even scratched the surface. Silco's still out there.
Do you not understand? I am part of this now. The next parents who get a message their kid isn't coming home, I don't even know where to take it. Do we just leave him here? This is over.
Not for me.
Take those off.
Make me.
Shit. Don't. Enjoying this intro for the last time. I say enjoying. It usually leads to some sort of horrendous trauma, but no, it's a really, really, really good show.
Been a while since Topside's gotten this bold.
Say what you want about the late sheriff. He had his uses.
Too bad Jinx didn't think so.
You gonna do anything about that piece of shit that murdered my boy? Let me guess. Jinx will take care of it. Just like she's been taking care of everything else.
At least we have the solace of knowing he died fighting for our cause.
Where is Jinx anyhow?
Help her with the body.
I think she should take over. Shit, I forgot about this as well.
Everyone's got to do their part, right?
That's a bit alarming. Ow. This asshole.
The grapes are hardened by the climate, but then so is everything that manages to survive in Noxus.
Well, why are you here then? Why don't you just fuck off back to wherever it is you come from? If it's so much better. Thank you.
Leave. Stay away from Jace.
You really are fond of him.
Better yet, march back to your ship and get the hell out of my city.
Get hold of yourself. I taught you better. You're in trouble, Mel. The man who killed your brother doesn't believe the score is settled. If there is a chance Hextech can be weaponized, we must have it.
Piltover isn't your testing ground.
I've only accelerated a process you started.
I wanted to protect the city from people like you.
I would set the world ablaze to protect our family.
I stopped being part of this family the moment you cast me out. Why? Why did you do it?
Because you weakened me. I couldn't endure the look in your eyes whenever I made the decisions, the necessary decisions to keep us safe. We need that weapon, Mel.
I... That was quite a convincing argument. Kind of.
I'm sorry.
Like she almost banished her because she was too good for them.
Am I interrupting? You have to destroy it. I know. I can't do it. You have to. Please. What about your disease? Without the hex core? Promise me. Okay, I promise. We lost ourselves. In the pursuit of great, we failed to do good.
I'm busy.
Shit. Hostile takeover?
When you took Vander out of play, I thought now here's the man who understands what it takes to run an enterprise. The whole package you were. Always 2 steps ahead. But time's lapped you, old man.
You with him, are you?
You screwed up, Silco.
You know what bore us do this time? Brothers and sisters back to back against whatever the world threw at us. Now I'm forced to share the air with parasites like you.
Shit.
Today's the day you die, Silco.
That's a risk I've known all my life, but I still believe in loyalty.
That was unexpected.
I would have had your son killed for this, though I suppose we're ahead on that account. Get out. Were you tempted?
Not for a worm like him. But he won't be the last.
Flashback? No.
Perfect place for an ambush. And you without your hammer.
Not a flashback.
I was reminded recently of what brought us together in the first place. The threats beyond our walls.
This city has a short memory.
Progress.
Far be it from me to stand in the way.
Free trade routes. Blanket amnesty, unrestricted access to the Hexgate sovereignty. Do you think you're in a position to demand all this?
I give you credit for your stunt. Boy, didn't think you had the stomach. But the big display followed by a request for parley. You're tipping your hand.
Today I got a glimpse of what war between us might look like. Your people wouldn't stand a chance. I'm trying to save you from annihilation.
You want peace, this is the price.
You'll discontinue the production of Shimmer.
Half there already.
Return the gemstone, and I need Jinx. She has to pay for what she's done.
They weren't her crimes. She was working for me.
But we can't make a deal with a snake and cut off its head. We both have our shitty parts to play. Get me Jinx, and I'll give you your nation of Zon.
Hang on, I need to pause. I'm gonna have to watch that bit again. I was reminded recently of what brought us together in the first place. Makes it sound like this isn't the first time they've met. So they've been working together the entire time. And the sheriff guy was the go-between? I gave you credit for your stunt. What stunt? I'm still quite confused. But that sounds to me like they are working together and have been for a long time. Presumably after he became a council member. Yeah. Because that would explain how Silco was able to use the hex gates, or whatever that transport thingy is that we saw in episode 4 after the big time jump. Okay, sorry, I just had to clear that up. I don't even know if that's right still. But shit, though. I mean, I'm probably going to unpause this, and in the next scene it's going to just discount everything I've just said. But I was thinking that Victor had connections to Silco for some reason. I don't know why. I'm guessing because, like, they just seem like they would have. And yet Silco was mad at Vander for having peace between the two. But there we go. Anyway, let's continue. And we still haven't seen Jinx yet, which is terrifying. Or Caitlin, actually, thinking about it. I had actually forgotten about these two.
Astonishing. You say all this came about in your own brief lifespan? How were you able to accomplish so much so quickly?
I'm surprised what you can pull off when your life depends on it. It's not enough to give people what they need to survive. You have to give them what they need to live.
1,000 times I've imagined this moment. Never like this. All we ever wanted. The boy didn't even haggle. And what do I lose but problems? Oh, it all makes sense now, brother. Is there anything so undoing as a daughter?
Shit. Is this by?
Everyone, out.
Can we not? Oh shit, she's taken out a lot of people. Good grief. Oh, wow. Jinx. Is Jinx gonna show up?
Well, your guard needs work. I wish I could say it gets easier, kiddo, but I'd be lying. What I can say is, she still needs you. They all do. So what do you say? That's my girl.
shit. She goes after... Oh,
Bravo,
God.
sis.
I was about to say if she goes after Silco, will Jinx defend him, but fuck.
I'm not fit to govern the people who live there.
Thank you.
Our opportunity to demonstrate our compassion.
Actually, no, never mind.
They're right not to trust us.
You're walking a fine line, Jace.
With respect, I don't give a shit what any of you think of me anymore. Except you. You were right. You were always right. My days here are numbered, but I've come with Victor. With one final proposal.
Jace has brokered a peace with Silco in exchange for the Undercity's independence.
What nonsense! We have procedures.
Really thought I buried this place.
Powder?
Nothing ever stays dead.
Are we alone?
For now. Maybe forever. Wanna know a secret? Silco thinks he made Jinx. With all his ramp. Be what they fear, Jinx. But he didn't make Jinx. You did.
I never meant to leave you.
You never left. I always heard you. Prickles on the back of my neck. Your voice picking me up when all the colors were black. You're the reason I'm still alive.
I spent so many nights in that shitty prison. The only thing that kept me going was the thought of getting back to you.
Are we still sisters? I always knew you'd come back.
What's going on?
Shit.
He took everything from us. Right here, he stabbed Vander in the back. Just like he planned to with me. All the time saying you abandoned me when he knew the truth. Liar. We're missing someone. I paid your girlfriend a visit this morning.
Oh, God.
I made her a snack.
No!
Sheesh. I'm not that crazy.
Oh, fuck.
Where should I sit? That's your choice, really. Make her go away. Please. Send her on her way in. And you can have Powder back.
I can't. No! Powder, listen. We can just go. We'll leave and never come back.
Where would we go? No, no, no. She's not saying that.
We'll put this behind us. You'll never have to see him again, Powder.
What do you have to say about that?
Her name is Jinx. She's lying. You'll be with her a day before she realizes you aren't that girl anymore.
You aren't lying.
I'm not lying. I'm on your side. I promise.
Shut up!
The Topsiders offered me everything, all in return for you. They can all burn. Everyone betrays us, Jinx. Vander, her. They will never understand. It's only us. You're my daughter. I'll never forsake you.
Drop the gun!
God.
Please.
She's not gonna hesitate.
No! Stop!
Drop the gun.
Okay.
Wait! She's my sister.
Vi, she's too far gone.
I actually kind of agree with Caitlin here. Though, don't believe her.
No.
Kill her.
You see, now finish it.
Damn it, Powder! Wake up! Remember who you are! I know you remember! Picture Milo! Clagger! Stop! Vander!
Shut up! Don't listen to her!
Dad!
No, I'm sorry.
I never would have given you to them. Not for anything. Don't cry. You're perfect.
Powder? It's okay. We'll be okay.
Shit.
I thought maybe you could love me like you used to, even though I'm different. But you changed too. So, here's to the new us.
I am the monster you created. Ripped out all my parts. Me and left these beats
Fuck.
like you were.
We will show them all.
I support Councillor Talus's proposal for peace.
They're all about to die. Shit. That episode wasn't quite as devastating as I was expecting, honestly. There was obviously, I mean, look at me. Incredibly upsetting bits in it, but I assumed that either Vi or Powder would die, or Caitlin would die. It was actually quite a... I mean, it wasn't a good ending, obviously, because Jinx literally just fired a fucking missile at Topside. But it feels like there's a bit of acceptance from Jinx, like, with the whole situation. I mean, not acceptance, I mean, because she's obviously still broken in a lot of ways, but that bit at the end there where she said that she's obviously changed, but then so has Vi, and I don't know, it just felt like she dropped the vendetta against her sister a little bit. But again, you know, I don't know. And the bit when I paused, yeah, I'm absolutely gonna have to go back and rewatch these, like all of them. Like, I want to go back and watch them all in one sitting, if at all possible, because I've honestly been dying to do that. So, like, obviously we don't know what happens to Topside. I mean, I don't imagine that they're all going to die. Like, I don't think the whole council is going to die, necessarily. I think there's going to be a lot of damage done. I think maybe 1 or 2 of them will die. But I believe a second season has been announced. I haven't actually Googled it because I didn't want spoilers. I was a little bit wary of Googling anything to do with Arcane. But yeah, I hope there is a season 2. That was such a good show. I mean, I know it probably doesn't look like I was enjoying it because I spent most of the time in tears. But that has got to be... It's definitely up there with favourite shows of all time, which surprises me a lot. And I don't know, it's something that I'll think about for a long time, I think. Like, I actually really felt for Silco, because even though he was obviously the bad guy in it, you know, he basically killed Vander and was giving the entire lower city shimmer and getting them addicted to it, and clearly didn't give a shit about anybody but himself and Jinx for the most part. He showed enough humanity that I just felt for him, and maybe it was the way he interacted with Jinx. Like, you could see that he really cared for her, and I don't know. God, that's gonna make me cry. But yeah, I don't know how this show is so good. It just portraying trauma. Good God, it's just, whew. But yeah, it's that sad thing as well when you get to the end of a series and you don't have any new episodes to watch. It's just like, oh. So I'm definitely going to have to rewatch this and go and watch lots of reactions, I think. But yeah, next week is going to be the first episode of The Boys, so that's something to look forward to. Thanks to everyone that stuck with me throughout this journey and watched me cry, for the most part. I am now actually able to go back and have a look at comments, which is lovely, so I'm going to do that in a second. But, yeah, I think I'm going to wrap this video up. If you've enjoyed this reaction, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. And if you want to check out the full-length version, you can find the link to my Patreon in the description below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.